The metal key rattled in my damp grip as if it knew what I was about to unlock. I stood frozen outside the bedroom, my ear catching the faint sound of sobs leaking through the wooden door. They weren't gentle tears, they were jagged, cutting, ripping through the stillness of the evening. My chest tightened. I'd come home earlier than usual, arms full of Lena's favorite Thai takeout, ready to surprise her with dinner. The bag dangled heavy at my side, its warm scent of curry and lemongrass now turning sour in my throat. Why was she crying? I pressed the door open slowly, careful, as though stepping into a dream I already feared would end as a nightmare. The blinds let in the last faint streaks of dusk, painting long shadows across the room. And there she was. Lena, my fiancée. Her auburn hair spilled wildly over the pillow, her face buried in her hands. But she wasn't alone. Beside her, the bare shoulders of my brother Caleb glimmered faintly in the dim light. The air seemed to shatter around me, sharp and merciless, every breath stabbing me from the inside. Lena. My own voice sounded foreign, fragile, breaking. Her head whipped up, eyes wide, red-rimmed, spilling tears that felt worthless now. Caleb scrambled backward, fumbling with the tangled sheets, his mouth working to form words that never came. The bag of food slipped from my hand, hitting the floor with a muted thud. Rice scattered across the wooden boards like spilled secrets. Mark, Lena's voice cracked, desperate, shredded with panic. She reached toward me with trembling fingers, but I recoiled, instinctively pulling away. My chest burned like it had been drenched in fuel and someone struck a match. I wanted to yell, to demand the truth, but my tongue was lead in my mouth. Caleb yanked his shirt over his shoulders, his hands shaking, his eyes darting around like a trapped animal. "It's not what you think," he stammered, low, pleading. "Not what I think." The words scraped my throat like broken glass. I almost laughed, but it came out bitter, strangled. I'd noticed before. The lingering glances, the too gentle way he looked at her. I had brushed it off. I had told myself I was imagining it. I had ignored the late-night messages, the excuses, the shift in her smile when I asked about her day. Red flags, all of them. And I waved them away. "Mark, please," Lena whispered, stepping closer. Her hazel eyes, the same ones I once found comfort in, were wide with desperation. I didn't mean for this to happen. It was a mistake. A mistake. The word rang hollow, echoing endlessly in my head. I thought of mornings we'd woken wrapped in the same sheets now tainted. Her laugh had once filled this room like sunlight. We'd made promises here. Planned forever. How long? The question came out as barely more than breath. Her lips trembled, parted, then closed again. Caleb turned his face away, his jaw tightening. The silence between them said enough. Months. Maybe longer. The realization clawed at me, ripping through every memory I had trusted. Every night she'd claimed to work late, every weekend away with friends. I had believed her because I wanted to, because love blinds you. "I trusted you," I said, my voice trembling, breaking under the weight of it. "Both of you." Caleb looked up sharply, guilt carved deep into his expression. My brother. The one who had stood by me when our father died. Who had cheered when I got down on one knee to propose to Lena. The boy who once had my back. "It wasn't planned," Lena sobbed. "I was lonely, Mark. You were never here. Always working, always busy. Caleb was." Her words were knives twisting deeper. Lonely. I had broken my back building a future for us, working late hours to afford the home she dreamed of. Was that my sin? Loving her by providing for her? I turned on Caleb, fists clenching. "Say something." He looked at me, and for a moment I glimpsed the boy I'd grown up with. Then he said it, words that tore what little remained of me. "I'm sorry, Mark. I love her." Love. Not a fling. Not a slip. But love. The world tilted, spinning beneath me. I staggered back, pressing against the cold wall for balance. Lena sobbed harder, reaching toward me again, but I shook my head. My eyes blurred, tears sliding down without my permission. I don't remember walking out, only the slam of the front door, the rush of night air biting against my skin. My legs carried me to the car, my hands gripping the wheel until my knuckles throbbed white. City lights smeared by as I drove, my phone buzzing again and again with Lena's name, unanswered. Images flashed in my mind, her tears, Caleb's guilt, and something else. A memory. Months earlier, Lena laughing a little too hard at one of Caleb's jokes, her hand lingering on his arm. I'd smiled then, thought nothing of it. Now it replayed like a cruel foreshadowing. I pulled to the side of the road, chest heaving. Reaching into the glove compartment, I pulled out the small velvet box. Inside lay the ring I had chosen for her. A simple band engraved with one word, forever. Cold metal pressed against my palm. A laugh, broken and bitter, tore from my throat. Forever. What a lie. Then another memory surfaced. A picture I'd once seen on Lena's phone. Her and Caleb together at a cafe. She'd told me it was chance. I had believed her. But now? Now I wondered what else I'd ignored. What else they had hidden right under my nose. The ring slipped from my hand, rolled into the darkness beneath the seat. Gone. And with it, the version of myself who had trusted them. That man was dead. What remained was something harder, colder. I started the car again, the road stretching endlessly into the night. I wasn't just leaving Lena. I wasn't just leaving Caleb. I was leaving behind the fool who had believed in love without question. The real betrayal wasn't only theirs. It was mine for ever trusting them in the first place.